Hello guys and welcome back. Today I want to make a quick review about Nvidia and the general uh, market situation because yesterday we saw a bit of a crash. All the markets went down across the whole world, so all the Asian markets, the European markets and the American markets, everything went down and Nvidia is crashing hard. So yesterday was down for about 10%, and it looks like today is going to start the session low again. But we can analyze what's going on. So yesterday there was the news that Nvidia is being investigated by the U.S. Department of Justice because of potential antitrust violations. Yeah, but we always know that news always come late. So news always try to find a justification of what happened. When in reality the real cause for this was something else. So they always go behind. So you don't first of all you shouldn't trade according to the news. Oh, sorry, by the way, this is not financial advice. Everything I say here is my personal opinion, and please do make your own research before you trade. All right, so news always go late, so don't pay attention to news if you want to trade. So in this case, the what I think the real collapse of Nvidia are two things. Well, one thing that is linked to the other one. So uh, as we know, at the beginning of August, actually 1st of August, we saw the market crash, first market crash. I mean, I'm calling this crash a little correction. So in reality, it's not a big crash because we haven't crashed at all. So the first correction of the important correction of the market in this year, which was in the 1st of August, we can see it here, for instance, with the Nasdaq. So here we have that we had this big. We started coming down since July really, and then this was the big the big fall that we had in one day. So that was the 1st of August. The week, this is a weekly chart, so we have 1st to 5th of August here, and this was because of the Japanese bank interest rate decision that they decided to increase their interest rate. So the interest rate of the Japanese yen was negative before, and now is positive, I think by 0.25, a quarter of point. So, and this, what happened with this? Well, people were doing a strategy that is called the carry trade. So people were borrowing Japanese yen because it was cheap, it was negative, so they were borrowing Japanese yen and using this money. Apparently, now we know because of these recent downfalls that they were using this money to buy tech stocks. So they were using this money to buy Nvidia and other related AI or tech stocks. So this when this happened, so when you can see here the same week, when this happened, people had to when the interest rate was increased, people couldn't borrow anymore at the same rate, and it was not as profitable for them to continue borrowing Japanese yen to buy some to buy more tech stocks, and on top of that, they had to close the short trades on on the the USD Japanese yen, and that's why we saw this big fall on the stocks. So and now we can see that if we go to the chart of the USD Japanese yen, we can see here that the Japanese yen is been coming down. So that's what is being affecting the people that used to do these carry trades. And since this is the week of the big collapse, so here people started to anticipate something, and we were already going down, but this was here where people really couldn't hold it anymore, and they had to close their trades. So then we had a bit of a push up, so that's why the stocks, they rebound. Everybody thought, well, okay, we're going to rebound. The USD is going up again, but now with the prospect of an interest rate cut of the of the US dollar, so everybody's saying, okay, the US dollar is going down again against the Japanese yen, so we are not going to be able to do anymore the carry trades. So sorry, I was drinking a little bit of water. So then we can see now that the US dollar is again going down against the Japanese yen. So let's see, let's have a broad perspective of the USD Japanese yen. So here, this is the weekly chart. So we can see here that we were having this big round base. So which potentially, still potentially, can take us to the higher levels that we have here, because this can be, as we know, a cup and handle chart. So if we round here, and then we draw the handle here, and then we do something like this, we draw the handle here, we can potentially, still potentially, go up here, being catapulted to the upside. So we can potentially still do this thing. I don't know, probably it's not so high, probably it's lower, so I don't know. So it's just something to give you an idea of what can happen. However, this is gonna be marked by the US policy, by the US rate policy. So we can draw this pattern and then potentially still go up, and people will continue borrowing Japanese yen. Or the other problem is that we can definitely, the US dollar can definitely go down this level, so come here, have a bit of rebound, then go down this level, and then don't go up for a long time, and then people are not going to be able to borrow any more Japanese yen to buy tech stocks. So this is an important level to see. If we go down to the next support level, then, well, the tech stocks and stocks maybe in general will suffer from this practice, and then when we will have to pay attention to how these particular stocks develop. So very important, pay attention to this level and see if the dollar goes down. Apparently now the traders or speculators are seeing that potential outcome because of the interest rate cut. So now the question is not if the Fed is going to cut interest rates. The question is how many interest rate cuts are we going to have this year? 1, 2, 3. If we have one, then we maybe save it and then we stay here for a while and then we don't go down. But if we have 2, 3 interest cuts, then we might go down all the way here, and then, well, this is not going to be good for the tech stocks. On top of that, we can see that at the moment markets are very, very nervous. No, you can see that the markets are really, really nervous because everybody's fearing a recession. Because we know that when the Fed cuts interest rates, then we have like a hype in the markets for a while. Like some of the statistics say that we have a hype in the markets for like 25 days, and then we start a downfall, then we start a recession. So we don't know if that's going to be the case, so pay attention what happens. So September we have the interest rate cut, then we have till October to probably go up, and then we have to see what happens next. So here is the US dollar chart. As we see here, well, we came to touch this support level, then we bounce back up, and that's why the market is also coming down, because market moves against the opposite, in opposite direction to the US dollar right now. So dollar went up, and then market went down. So now market, everybody is expecting this to this level to be broken, so that we are going to go down, and then we are going to go down and take this level. So we have different levels here. For instance, this one we can probably mark it here. We have this level, we can probably come down first to this level, and so on and so forth. So continue step by step going to all these levels. So, and then this is where we will have to see if we stay on one of these levels, if the interest rates are maintained at one of these levels, or if we continue going down as the interest rates are cut. So now, well, let's see what happened to Nvidia. So Nvidia. So we have Nvidia here. We have a very interesting pattern here, because I don't know if you guys have seen the bubble figure, the famous bubble figure, and we have very similar figure here, which that's why I said that probably the collapse, the Nvidia collapse, was two different things that were at the same time linked together. So first of all, so we had the carry trades that I explained, and then this money is just speculative money. So this is not real investors. So if this is a speculative money, this is a bubble. So it means that it has to come down, it has to burst, probably already started to burst, we don't know. But I will show you how to know if this was a bubble and if this is going to burst completely. So here we have the Nvidia chart. You can probably memorize a little bit how it looks like. So we went up, we had here a bit down, went up, made a top, came down, tried to regain these highs, never managed to regain these highs, and then we are going down. So these levels are very, very important. Why? Well, we will see now. So if we put the figure of the bubble, look, does it look similar? I think so. So went up, went down, tried to go up again, didn't manage to go to the top, and now collapse. And then we follow the normal trend line, the normal growth of the company. So this level is the level that I was mentioning. So the first crash, if the first crash doesn't resist, this support level doesn't resist, which is this level, the first crash, excuse me, if this level doesn't resist, so if we do something like this, come down here, and then trespass this level, and then it is going to be a very, very bad sign for Nvidia. We might go down, revisit all these levels that we have a lot of volume around here. Look at this. These are only rising candles. It means that a lot of liquidity is down here, because all the people that bought here, especially speculators, as we now see that with this cash carry or carry trade technique, these are speculators. If these are all speculators, then where do they have their profits? They will have their profits already here. But as soon as we go down here, they will be negative. They will be in losses. So maybe some of them already sold. If the most intelligent ones, probably they already sold here. They already sold here on the second chance, or they are selling right now. And then, but a lot of them, they might be still waiting, and they will be trapped. By the time we are here, they are not going to have profit anymore, and they are going to sell everything. Then we are going to see the complete burst of the bubble, and we'll come back to these levels, which are these corresponds to this support and resistance level. So we might see something like this come down here, and then from here, well, think about then the natural growth of the company, of the stock. So is this to be a bubble? We don't know. We will see. It's something very interesting at the moment, but pay attention to these very important support levels with Nvidia, and then with this we will see what happens in the future. So it's an important case study that is happening right in front of our eyes, and yeah, we just have to see what happens next. All right, so thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe, please give me a like, and then I can continue analyzing the most important or the hottest of the market. All right, see you in the next one.